All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Divine Media. Okay, so today we're going to be teaching you something I believe will be very, very interesting to you. If you're such a person who is beginning to learn keyboard, who wants to know much about keyboard, this will be very, 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 very important for you. Okay, so today we're going to be teaching you 4 types of scales. All right. We have the major, we have the minor, we have the blues scale, and we have the pentatonic scale. All right. So without wasting time, let's dive into it. Okay, this video is meant to be very, very short, so we be fast as much as we can. Okay, so just follow us. Okay. All right. Today we're going to be starting up with major scale. All right. So if you look by the right side of your screen, it will appear now. Okay, so look at it. That's major scale. Now, every song begins with this scale. All right. Every song begins with this scale. There's no musician that will play without this scale. There's no types of music, no genre of music that you hear that you not hear this major scale on it. Every songwriter needs this major scale to write a song. So major scale is very, very important, very, very essential when it comes to music. All right, so it's very, very important that you know this scale. All right, so without wasting much time, let's dive into it. Okay, so now every scale have their formula, and they have their unique formula, so that with that same formula we can play it on every key. Whole step, then half step. All right, so half step is immediately, whole step is you leaving one note in between. All right, so now formula for major scale for every key. All right, so and that is it. So the major scale formula is whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. That's 3 whole step, then half step. Okay, so it's very, 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 very simple. All right, so let's go back. So let's begin from the key of F sharp. This is your root, which is F sharp. Whole step, whole step. What is the next thing? Half step. Whole step again, whole step again, whole step again, and half step. All right. Okay, so let's try it on another key. Then from there we'll move on to the next scale. Let's try it on another key. The key we're going to try it on now is key of C. All right. I try it on the key of C. This is your root. From there you go to right. Very, very simple. Okay, well, let's try it on the key of G. All right. Your root, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. Right. Understand it. Now maybe I should explain to you. For beginners who doesn't know anything about keyboard, your root is your number 1. Your root is your number 1, followed by the next, which is your number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So when somebody say, "Give me your sixth," which is where? All right. Somebody say your root or your first note. All right. When somebody say your third, which is your third. Okay. So your la is your 6th, your do is your 1st, your re is your 2nd, your mi is your 3rd, and your fa is your 4th, your so is your 5th, then your la is your 6th, then T, then you have your do again, all right, which is also your 1st. All right. Okay, so let's try it on one key, then from there you move and we'll move to the next one and we'll show you the formula for that one too. So now the next key we're going to do this on is on key of let's choose B flat. Okay. Whole step, then what's next in half step? Whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. It's very simple. Okay, let's do this blues scale first. Alright? Now, so you have whole step and half step. You have whole step, you have half step, you have half step, you have whole step and half step. Then you have your root. Again, the way I play. Your root. Use your roots. Use your roots. Whole step and half step. You have whole step. You have half step, whole step and half step, then whole step. Okay. So if you don't understand, you can rewind the video and play it anyway. Let's try it on one more key, okay? Which is your key of C. We're using the key of C and F sharp for this video, okay? So because that is the most simple keys for some people to understand. This is your blues scale for C. Your blues scale for C again. So it's whole step and half step actually. It's whole step and whole step, half step, whole step and half step, then whole step. So I start again. It's from your root, which is C, whole step and half step, whole step, half step, whole step and half step, then whole step. So you have this. No, sorry. So you have this. So you have this. So that is your blues scale for C. Okay, so we'll move on to minor scale right now. Minor scale formula is whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. So you have one whole step, half step, two whole step, half step, and two whole step. So 2, 2, 1. Okay, so let's start. C. From your root, which is C, you have whole step, which is this. You have half step. So you have this. So you have this. Okay, now after this half step, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. Okay, let's go back again from the root of C. You have whole step, you have half step, then you have whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. Again, I take it again for the last time. You have from the key of C. You have from the root of C. This is minor scale formula, okay? Minor scale formula. From the root of C, you have whole step, you have half step. Let's take it again. From the root of C, you have whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole step, then half whole step. Okay. So you have, that is your minor scale. Minor scale for C. So let's try it on the key of F sharp. So the key of F sharp, you have, from the key of F sharp, you have your root, then you have your whole step, then you have your half step, you have your whole step, you have your whole step, you have your half step, you have your whole step, Okay. You take it again. From the key of F sharp, you have your whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole step. Okay. Okay, the next thing I'm going to be showing you is what we call major pentatonic scale. Okay, and we're going to be using the key of G, all right? The major pentatonic scale. Okay, so we're going to be using the key of G, as you can see now on your screen. Okay, so now the difference between this G major major scale is they omitted 2 notes, leaving you with 5, right? The 4th and the 7th note omitted, all right? So it's leaving you with 5. So on G major pentatonic, you have G, A, B, no 4th note there, okay? So you have D, E, and G, all right? So you have 5 major scale instead of normal 7. So difference between this pentatonic major scale and normal major scale that you know is just the omission of these 2. Okay, so we're going to try it on other keys if time permits us, but let's try it on the key of G so that you see how it sounds. All right, G major pentatonic scale. All right, so you can be looking at the left side of your this and why we play it so that you understand. So this is your G, right? Like as I told you earlier, your G major scale is this. That is your G major scale. Let me use the lower distance so that you. The G major scale is this. That is your G major scale. But what happens is that on this pentatonic scale now, they remove the first one. This is your 1, 1, 2, 3. They omitted this very one. So you have, okay, 4th, there's no 4th there, and no 7th there. The 7th is not there. So instead of you going from, you just go straight. So you have, for your G pentatonic scale, you have 1, 2, 3, then no 4th. You have your 5th, then no 7th. I take it again. You have from your G major pentatonic scale, you have your G, you have your A, you have your B, the next one is D, you have your E, then the next one is your G again. I take it again. For your G pentatonic scale, you have your, that is your G major pentatonic scale, you have your 1, 2, 3, nothing like 4th there. Okay, so you have your 5th, all right? Then you have your 6th, nothing like 7 there. Then root. Okay, so let's try it on other keys now. Assuming this is the key of C. Okay, let's try it on the key of C and F sharp. So we have your root, which is your 1st. Then you have your 2nd, which is your D on the key of C. Then you have your 3rd. Remember, 4th is omitted. This 4th is not there. So you have your 5th, you have your 6th, then there's no 7th. So you have 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. So that is your G major pentatonic scale. I mean, there's C major pentatonic scale. No 4th, no 7th. Okay, so now let's try it on the key of F sharp. Your your F sharp major pentatonic scale. Okay, let's use this so that you understand it. Now, you have your root, which is your F sharp. Then you have your 2nd. You have your 3rd. Remember, there is no 4th here. There's not like 5 there. There's no 4th there. So if there's no 4th, where do you go? You go to your 5th. Then you go to your 6th. No 7th. I take it again. For your root, which is your F sharp root, you're playing F sharp pentatonic, major pentatonic scale. F sharp major pentatonic. So you have your no fault. Okay, so that is your major pentatonic scale. So now the same thing is applicable to your minor pentatonic scale. Let me pull it out now so that you will understand it. Your first, third, fourth, fifth, seventh root. Okay? First, third, fourth, fifth, then seventh, and the root again, which is actually your eighth. So let's go back to keyboard so that as I play it, you understand it. Alright, so now let's play so that you understand it while we're playing. You see it on the screen. Your root, your third, your fourth, your fifth, your sixth is omitted. Then you have your seventh and the root. Your root, your third, your fourth, that is G minor pentatonic scale. You mean C minor pentatonic scale, right? So this is your C minor pentatonic scale. Your root, your third, fourth, fifth, sixth is omitted, seventh, and the root again, which is your eighth. This thing by when it comes to major scale, right? That's your root. Now this is applicable to the rest of the keys. Alright, so let's try it on the key of F sharp. So F sharp, you're omitting your second, which is this. Okay, let's use the lower octave. F sharp, you're omitting your second, which is this. This is your second on F sharp. So you're playing your first, your third, your fourth, your fifth, no sixth there. The next thing is your seventh, then your root again. So you have you still have 1, 3, 4, 5, 7. No 2. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7. Okay, so you have it 1. That is your minor pentatonic scale on F sharp. What is displayed there is the C. Now let's try it on the key of G. Okay, now the key of G, you have your first, okay, let's try it on the key of C sharp, the key that we have not used. Key of C sharp, you have your first, nothing like second there. Second is not there. You have your first, you have your third, you have your fourth, you have your fifth, no sixth there, you have your seventh, then you have your, so you have. Okay, so that'll be all for today, and I want you to subscribe and like and share this video and comment, and if you have any suggestion, you're free. So ladies and gentlemen, please share so that we can grow this channel. This is Divine Rem Media. This is Mr. signing out. Stay blessed. All right. God bless you.